Good evening and happy Halloween. You are now about to watch the Logy Groovers Halloween special. There will be songs, there will be stories, a feature film with Bela Lugosi. Maybe not. Maybe. Maybe there will be Freddy Krueger. Can't promise anything around here. Happy Halloween, folks. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, folks. Happy Halloween. What are you gonna be for Halloween this year?
I've got my costume on, but if you want to let us know what yours is in the chat.
Yarr.
I sailed the seas, many a shore, to get to this place this evening.
I sailed the seas, many ashore to get to the place this evening. This place. A Halloween night.
Halloween disco.
Halloween disco.
I was listening to Skeleton John at the Halloween disco.
At the Halloween disco.
I just can't get you out of my head.
Halloween disco.
The Halloween disco.
I was dressed up as Frankenstein at the Halloween disco.
The werewolves.
His hair was perfect.
Werewolves on the loose.
The werewolves on the loose.
They got their fill of the Chinese menu, and now they're going for sushi. Maybe they're going to KFC. Maybe they're going.
He's got the Chinese menu.
Maybe.
He's got the Chinese menu in hand. You got the Chinese menu. You got the Chinese.
Little old lady got mutilated
Chinese night. By the Chinese menu.
Late last night. Mutilated late last night. Somebody put me on mute last night, honestly. The Halloween disco. We had the Bee Gees.
We got the Bee Gees.
Little bit,
B-52s.
little bit of ABBA.
Halloween disco, baby. Halloween disco. Do you like the... What if you were the B-52 guys? For Halloween, the B-52 guy.
A little bit of twang in here for you. So, do you have enough candy for the youngsters? Do you always think about that? Sometimes you run out. I had to give out Joe Louis one time. I also gave out some loose fruit snacks. That was really about it. Whenever I got fruit as a kid, it didn't seem like I could trust it. I was looking back on it, it was kind of sad, you know, because there's a lot of good fruit that could have been eaten. But we were just raised to think that it had a lot of needles in it. But, you know, if your nan grew up in the war times, getting fruit on Halloween was pretty much the best thing ever.
Fruit Halloween.
Halloween
Gave
fruit.
me feelings. It made me feel things I'd never seen when I ate my first fruit on Halloween.
It made me feel...
Hypodermic fruits. Hypodermic fruits.
Got myself a whippet in my apple. There was ketamine in my pill.
Giving out whippets for Halloween. Whippets. Giving out whippets for Halloween to the kids and the men.
Whipping. My chemistry teacher was Fonz Whipping.
My chemistry teacher was Fonz Whipping. Fonz Whipping. That should scare you. That should scare you good. That should scare you. Make you as stiff as a piece of wood.
Dip your beak in this, my
Dip your beak
fellow
in
friends.
this. You'll never escape. Dip your beak in this, you'll never escape.
This is a Halloween gospel here. In the church of the Antichrist, they have a sermon, and it talks about how you should be bad and do bad things. And they got their own version of holidays. They got their own version of a Christmas, but it's not really Christmas. It's Satanmas, Satanmas. Aleister Crowley holidays. Look up the Aleister Crowley holiday. Oh, Mr. Crowley. Oh, Mr. Crowley. What did you see when you had your seance?
What did you see when you had your seance? Oh, Mr. Crowley. What did you see when you had your seance?
You must have seen something. I saw a witch. I saw the devil. I saw an alien entity, and it tried to communicate with me.
And he couldn't speak. He could only do it telepathically.
And he gave me some discounts. Lots of discounts.
Lots of discounts.
Coupons for
What's on sale this month? Lots of discounts.
Weed whackers. I got extra large garbage bags, 20% off.
Extra small ones too, only 10% off.
Random colors of spray paint, only for $4.99 a can.
All the good ones are gone, no.
All the good ones are gone.
Then you got a bin of gloves. Garden gloves.
We gotta get rid of the kayaks now because we gotta put the snowblowers where the kayaks go. So there's gonna be a sale on kayaks. And then everyone's coming in for Christmas, so you know they're gonna probably want to get a kayak for their friend for Christmas. That's Canadian Tire for you. That's it.
That's it for now. We're at peace. Say
Some Halloween.
say your Halloween prayers at night to make sure that when you wake up you'll get candy from the Halloween jack-o'-lantern of the world. And make sure that on Halloween you go to bed on time, or the goblins will get you, mooses will get you, monsters will get you, everyone has a chance to get you on Halloween.
You gotta make sure Jan Terry is going to be coming for you that night, so you gotta make sure she's good. You gotta leave her out some hot dogs. I recommend checking out Jan Terry's newest video. It's themed around hot dogs. Alright, Halloween trivia, folks. So I got some here for you. Who battled the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man in New York City? Answer to this question.
What was it? The Gremlins.
You got the right first
Was
letter.
it Lethal Weapon? Was it Bruce Willis?
I think a little point.
No,
for that.
no, who could that be?
Busted makes me feel good. It's the Ghostbusters. Next trivia. What candy asks you to taste the rainbow? Anybody know the answer to this one?
Rainbow, no, I don't know.
Starts with an S.
Smarty.
Yeah, you're kind of close.
Sour Patch Kids.
That's a nice Canadian classic.
Sardines.
It's Skittles.
Whoa, imagine you give it tins of meat for Halloween. Sardines.
They do that on the Eastern Front in Sardinia. That's a big thing we do in Sardinia. Alright, here's a hard one. The largest one of these ever grown weighed 2,032 pounds.
Cow.
Maybe. According to the Halloween trivia, it was a pumpkin.
Wow.
You know, it's pretty interesting. Let's try to see if we got anything here. What monster has bolts on his neck?
Iron Man.
Yeah, you got the. It's 100% right. You got it. Yeah. And if you said Frankenstein, we would also accept that.
You
answer.
get 2 to 3 points for Frankenstein. Heavy boots of lead, but he has bolts onto his head.
I am R.L. Stein. I wrote a bunch of children's books. Have you seen them all? They made a TV show on YTV, and a dog barks in the intro. Woof, 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 woof. Doo-doo-doo. Remember that? Goosebumps, folks? Yeah, I am R.L. Stein. Ozzy Osbourne died, folks. You know, that's kind of relevant to Halloween.
Look out for Ozzy on Halloween.
Yeah, I bet you he might be coming around.
Be coming around to trick you or treat you.
I saw like a generic hippie costume. He sells a wig that looks like his hair and has circular sunglasses. So it's an easy Halloween costume to do. Now, they announced that World of Warcraft is coming to Xbox. So look out, folks. You can play all of your World of Warcraft favorite games on the next Xbox when that launches in 2026, presumably.
The Xbox Next, is that? Or is that the Pepsi Challenge?
The next box Pepsi, I think is what it might be called.
Very spooky.
You can get a limited edition Pepsi Xbox if you register early and you get an invite to one of those events that are held in Los Angeles, and they make you pay for your own ticket.
Very spooky event is happening in Los Angeles this evening.
Yeah.
Or at Flo Rida's house in Los Angeles, they're having a really crazy party.
Yeah.
And everyone is gonna die tonight because it's Halloween, and on Halloween you die.
I heard that Pete Soucy has an LA mansion and he lives there. Now, I also heard that Jim Lester is coming for you. Just watch out. Is there a Halloween themed drink here? It's an ale, a witch's brew. Oh yeah, I'm a big fan of this one. This one's like some Donna Summer stuff. Halloween, Halloween. Halloween, Halloween. Will you be my Halloween kind of baby?
Halloween on a baby. The baby was born on Halloween and was doomed to become a witch.
That was my Halloween kind of baby.
Well, Halloween baby was born and he turned into a witch and a pumpkin. Just like Cinderella turned into a pumpkin on Halloween.
Halloween baby. Halloween baby. Halloween baby. Rapping Halloween baby up in Halloween paper. Gonna smoke a Halloween blunt. Halloween baby. Smoke that Halloween baby. Smoking Halloween baby. I'm smoking a Halloween baby. Got my discount and jeans and Old Navy. Get my mashed potatoes with gravy. Halloween baby. Fresh Old Navy. I got this sweater, I think it's better. No cap FR. I got a crochet, ricochet in the Logy, Moshe. Halloween baby.
Halloween baby. Halloween ladies, Halloween babies, Halloween gentlemen, Halloween everything.
Halloween.
Halloween.
Holocene.
Ghosts. 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 Ghosts.
Ghosts coming for you. Gonna get you when you're taking a poo. Wipe your ass, extra vigor, and make sure you put vinegar on your salt and vinegar chips to give it extra burning. Lower your acidity level. It's your thing to do.
That's your thing to do, and there's no one else's. Don't let them tell you twice.
pH, making it low. pH 3.5. Melting all the snow.
Melting all the snow.
Acetic acid.
Thank you for coming out this Halloween night. It's very spooky. Now, we said you gotta look out for when the sun goes down on Halloween night and the moon comes out.
So you gotta bark at the moon. Shame on the moon. Also, Keith Moon. What else we got here? Earth has a moon. It's 223 kilometers, 1,000 kilometers, I believe, from the surface. So if you got in your car, if you drove in your Honda Civic to the moon at 100 kilometers an hour, leave it in the chat. How long would it take? Maybe 150,000 hours. You know. I think the moon is lucky enough to be in the studio here tonight. We have the moon. Oh no! Purple moon, purple moon, purple moon.
When the full moon comes out, the men turn to wolves. He's a werewolf, kind of furry.
I got an Uncle Wilf, and he's a werewolf.
He's a werewolf, kind of furry.
Kind of furry.
He's a werewolf, kind of furry.
The yiffs on the full moon, and they will ask you, do they know what the fox is? Howl at the hills, woof woof. Howl at the hills, woof woof. Howl at the hills. Howl at the hills. Howl at the hills, woof woof.
Howl at the hills, woof woof woof.
At the hills,
Woof 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 woof. At the hills, woof woof.
Howl at the hills, woof 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 woof. Howl at the hills in my sub woof.
And the moon goes down at the end of the night and the sun comes out again.
Day and night, folks. Day and night. How are you doing this Halloween? Do you ever get like popcorn on Halloween that was already popped? I think that happened to me once. My favorite Halloween story. Now I might have told this here 100 times, but I like to bring it up every year. There's a young man named Jacob, and he went with us on Halloween night, and we had a laugh. We really did. But the highlight of the night was when he thought he could trick or treat at the adult video store. It was called Strictly Video. Now we were all in grade 6 at the time. We were not old enough to be looking at adult content, put it that way. But Jacob decided in his Soviet Russian conscript Halloween costume to trick or treat in Strictly Video. He went in alone, and within 5 minutes or so he came out with an adult shortly behind. And after that, he laughed. He said he saw some women's breasts. He saw some explicit magazine covers. And
be careful what you're saying there.
This is what he told me.
No,
And
is that
this was
family
depicted on a poster. It was not anatomy. Anyways, Strictly Video Halloween. Jacob saw some stuff.
He saw some stuff.
I never saw it. It was a ghost story.
It was a ghost story of Halloween. He was traumatized.
The ghost of indecency.
It happened to him, and look out, it won't happen again.
And we did go to McDonald's after that, and they gave us free custard cones. Beautiful Halloween story. road, I'm a Halloween rig. Driving down the road 200 kilometers. Gonna go down to the store. Gotta get some beer for Halloween. Gonna go on the road. What did I see? Ghosts, bats, witches, 12 Frankensteins. Then I saw a mummy, and he was holding up the line. And I asked him, what's the deal? He said, there's an accident down the street. He said there was a swamp monster hitting a werewolf on his feet. And the road was blocked off. The vampire police were making a scene, taking the reports. They had it blocked off 2 hours before I could be seen. Got on the road, finally got my beer. Pick up a hitchhiker, and it was a vampire. And he was a vampire that lived on beer. So in order to survive, he had to have a constant supply of beer. So me and him went on the prowl. And then we found a couple of bats. And then they were Labatt's lights, really. Ha. Dun, dun, Halloween. Dun, dun, Halloween.
Edward Cullen.
Edward Cullen.
Is his name Edward Cullen? Surviving on the beer. But he couldn't live if he didn't have a beer. He's a vampire. That's too spooky for me, the vampire.
Now
He lives
give me
for 700 years with alcoholism. The vampire lives for 10,000 years in the bar. The vampire. Lives to 9,900 years old out in the bar. Every night he's on the beer. If you don't get on the beer, he'll die. He's the vampire.
Vampire, give me 40 bottles and I'll turn this rig around. Give me 40 bottles and I'll turn this rig around. The vampire said, I need the blood. I says, no, you can't, my bud. Give me 40 bottles and I'll turn this rig around. The vampire had to go. I drove a stake through his heart and left him on the side of the road. I'm a big bastard, and I'm an evil man. They call me Michael Myers, the Halloween man himself. Austin Powers, that is who I am.
Austin Powers for Halloween.
Austin Powers for Halloween.
James Bond.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby. Oh, babies.
Yeah. Now, Halloween really should get like a second day, in my opinion. One day is not enough. Like Christmas kind of gets a whole week, but you really only got the 2 nights of Christmas, the Eve and the day. Halloween is just the Eve. What about turkey dinner on Halloween, right? What about this?
You'd be busy.
Weekday.
Good trick or treat.
But Boxing Day, really, we're going to come back to Boxing Day later on in the year, maybe on Christmas. But Boxing Day is fascinating. It's not celebrated everywhere. This is a pretty steady drum, I gotta say. Getting this like a Sega Genesis kind of vibe from this. This is a pole waltz. It's a bit strange. Okay. Also very strange. Like all outside. Yeah, it's not very Halloween, I suppose. Not too far in the world from Halloween. Yeah, Halloween cookie then.
They could get down to this.
Could get down
Perhaps.
to this. Have you seen this? Have you heard this? This is the type of Halloween music they play nowadays. This is the new. This is better than the new kind of Drake they played 10 years ago.
Alright, now let's make a Halloween song. Now, this one is not spooky enough, do you think? What will make it spookier? Now, tell me about goblins. Have you heard of goblins?
Yeah, I have.
They can be dangerous kind of monster. Goblins are known to be a type of creature that could be around on Halloween and they can get you. Now, a goblin is a rare Halloween costume these days, and we really like to see people out there bring the old goblin back because a lot of people have had fun being a goblin, and it's a fun way. And not just the goblin from Spider-Man. He's a boring goblin.
Yeah.
I think you should be one of the goblins from Magic the Gathering for Halloween.
Nice, like a nice green goblin. Really, he's like a 1/1 creature. He doesn't care if he dies. More likely gonna die. He's aligned with the red mana. Yeah, like he usually hits you for about 1 damage. That's about what he does. It's a creature. Goblin. The great Jan Terry once said, "Get down, goblin.
Get down, goblin.
Get down, goblin.
Get down, goblin.
Get down, goblin. Get down, goblin. Get down, goblin." Ooh, yeah, goblin's gonna get you tonight. Ooh, yeah, goblin's gonna get you tonight. Get down, goblin. Get down, goblin. Get down, goblin. Get down, get down. Get down, goblin. Get down. Get down, goblin. Goblin's coming around, gonna get you when you're sleeping. He's gonna take your Costco card and use it without you knowing. He's gonna use your Costco card without you knowing. He's gonna use it, and I have to tell you, Goblin is on the move. He's a tricky man, and he is not afraid to pull out all the moves. The Goblin knows how to crack the code. He knows all the secrets. Watch out. Special Agent Goblin.
Goblin. Goblin. I was taken at night by goblins.
Dude, taking out my trash and I was taken by it.
I was gonna go as Frodo for Halloween, but I'm gonna say goblin.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. Pretty spooky stuff right here, I gotta say. It's like Star Trek Halloween. Actually, no, it's more like Skrillex Halloween.
A bit of Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Johnny Cage.
Raiden, Luke Kang, Reptile, Scorpion, Sub-Zero.
I'm saying them all out of order. You know if you know. Sounds a bit nuts. This one's pretty fast.
Very spooky.
Yeah, this one, I think about ghosts getting. You might be wondering why I'm dressed as a pirate. The reason I am is Newfoundland has all kinds of pirate scary stories. So I felt it was culturally appropriate. You remember when you could download things on the internet by just searching on a browser type of website called the Pirates Bay? And you could use BitTorrent to find all of the new before you had to pay for it or even find it on your local
Play
device.
songs. Boy, do you know any songs?
I know there's a couple.
Okay. Do you know if those guys know any songs?
I know it's let's see now.
You guys know any songs? These guys just talk about stuff. What's wrong with them? They're out here saying stuff.
I know it's the intro to
Spooktacular.
Oh, I know.
Stories. Spooktacular stories.
I like to tell stories, but you know, it seems today that all you see is violence and movies
And scary
on TV.
films.
Where are those good old-fashioned
Spooky values. I'm very scared.
Lucky there's a spooky guy. Spooky man to stay you, spooky man to brave you, spooky man to tell you to laugh and die. You're a spooky guy.
He's a spooky guy.
Yeah,
I think that was a great song, actually. That's one of the best songs of all time.
I think so.
He's a spooky guy. Now have you been spooky guy? He's a spooky guy.
When you're spooking the guy, he's a spooky kind of really guy. Spooky kind of guy. Spooky kind of guy. He's a spooky kind of. He's a spooky little kind of guy. You know, that's a pretty good one. What about He was a man who spooked around, and he had to lay his bones in the ground. But he knew that he had one more time to spook. He had one scare to give his hair. He gave it all to a lady fair. And I called Dean Martin on the phone. And he said, Nat King Cole's dead, and Frank Sinatra's coming for you. And all of the guys who sing are dead like you.
Frank Sinatra killed me in my sleep. He was a ghost. Frank Sinatra's ghost.
He's a ghost.
Frank Sinatra's ghost. Frank Sinatra's ghost.
More like Frank Sinatra. Bats. He's a dead man, though.
Mummies, Halloween mummies.
That's life. Okay, here we go. Mixing it up. Just a little tiny metronome, and we're gonna get into some big sounds for you, just for you. Nice.
Big up to David Butler in the chat.
He gets a free
Famous chatter. Thank you for chatting.
free onion rings coming your way. Use the QR scan code to get your onion ring. It's going to be available at the end of the video in the link description. Folks, head on over to patreon.com/LogyBayGroovers. Give us a bit of love. And,
Go ahead and register that account.
Yeah. Register it for yourself.
I like fly repellent. I like
fly repellent.
I like it on me toes.
I like fly repellent.
I like a bit of half. Sprays my toast with a bit of half. I sprays my frying pans with half. Bit of raid in the frying pan, boy. Makes the steak a bit better. Bit of quarter can of raid in the frying pan there. No wasps in that. Never a wasp in my meal ever again. Have you ever carved a pumpkin with one hand? One hand down, one hand up. There's a shark pumpkin. There's a shark in the waters. It's not Jaws.
Missed opportunity, buddy. Godzilla versus Jaws. Godzilla versus Jaws. Godzilla versus Jaws. Godzilla versus Jaws. Godzilla
Need a
versus
bigger
Jaws.
boat.
Godzilla
Need a bigger
versus
boat.
Jaws. Godzilla versus Jaws. Godzilla versus Jaws. Godzilla versus Jaws.
Freddy Krueger in your dreams. Freddy Krueger's in your dreams.
Boo Randy.
Boo, Randy. You're gonna get your fortune told. Halloween Tapes, Volume 2.
Rest is good for the blood.
In the year 4054, Wickatron came to life.
My pants when the werewolf saw me last time. And I also shit my pants when Frankenstein saw me. Do you think now not enough people takes a shit in the horror film?
Not enough people takes a shit.
What about the guy in Jurassic Park who's sitting on the bin when he gets hit on the toilet? But Jurassic Park is a more science fiction kind of
That's
thing,
true.
huh?
The lawyer did get eaten though while he was on the shitter. There's definitely some other famous shitter scenes. I'm trying to think of it. In Dumb and Dumber, he gives the buddy X-Lax, and then he sits outside the door while Jim Carrey, I think it's the other guy. Can't remember his name now.
Now, David Butler wants to know if we work on the same boat.
Oh yes. Well, now I steal boats. Buddy is high viz John. So I mean he's always viz, but John lost his boat on the second voyage. So it's hard to tell if John still has his boat or not.
Goes to John. Hi, biz John Cabin. Fucking
I'm Captain Hash.
Captain Hash from the year 3027.
I am a pirate that takes hash right from the Middle East to the shores of North America. I've made a trade for hundreds of years, making sure that people who smoke tobacco always have access to hash. If you smoked hash, chances are it's because of me. Captain Hash. I've been to Sri Lanka. I've been to the port of Africa. I've been to Portugal. I've been to the Maldives. I've been to the Caribbean. And I've been to Northern Ireland. But you know, I've never been to Scandinavia. I'd like to go there. I've been on The Price is Right. I've been on The Price is Right. I've been on The Price is Wrong. I've been going up and down. I've been singing up the song. I've been on The Price is Right. I've been on The Price is Wrong. I've been hitting on the smokes. I've been doing on the bang. The price is right, the price is wrong. I've been going to town with the song. The price is right, the price is wrong. I've been going to town with the song. Bob Barker died. Bob Barker died. Bob Barker no longer lives. Now we got the dynasty of Drew. I think this is alright. It's not bad. The price is right. The price is wrong. You tell me if your mom is in the song. Your mom, buddy, I knows your mom. I knows your mom, and you don't know the words to the song.
I knows you're wrong, I knows you're wrong, I knows you're wrong. On Halloween night, I summoned a witch, I summoned a witch on Halloween night. The witch, I summoned a witch, and she was hot. And I'm not gonna tell you no more, buddy, on Halloween night.
Only witches. I got a subscription to Only Witches. Big ups. You come to my house, you're gonna get Listerine on Halloween. You come to my house, you're gonna get travel-size Listerine on Halloween. I'm giving out travel-size Listerines on Halloween. Your mouth is gonna be clean, the cleanest mouth you've ever seen on Halloween. You'll be drinking little bottles of Listerine, nice and bottles of Listerine, the funnest you've ever seen on Halloween. Halloween Listerine. The Halloween Listerine.
Halloween Listerine. We actually both work for Listerine.
Yeah.
We both work for Johnson & Johnson.
Yeah, we get big payouts at Christmas. Big bonuses. Coming up after Halloween, you got Remembrance Day. Keep that in your pocket, folks. Keep it in your pocket. Did you ever go egging on Halloween? Did you ever go egging on Halloween night? Taking a dozen eggs and wasting them on somebody's property or somebody's lights. I feel like you could eat those eggs, honestly. Just to see them. Have you ever done a haunted tour with Dale Jarvis?
We brought up Dale Jarvis 2 years
It's
ago.
annual.
I noticed that in the stream it says people mentioned, and the first one mentioned is Dale Jarvis. So, congratulations, Dale. You've been mentioned again there, buddy. I hope you enjoy. I'd like to go on one of your little tours sometime. You want to take us out on a tour? We'd love to go.
Yes. Dale Jarvis. Yeah, Raymond's. Formerly Raymond. Yeah, we should somebody.
The artist formerly known as Raymond.
Here's a merch for you, even though it's October.
Is the October March getting ready for Remembrance Day? You gotta get your marches practiced.
Yeah, the marches are gone. It's just that's something.
Oh wait, I forgot about Halloween organ. We got some Halloween organ in here. Not that one.
I hope you have a lot of candy. Has anyone ever looked at the diabetes correlations with Halloween? Diabetes meticulatus.
I actually did take out a second mortgage just for going egging, buddy, and I got the 30 pack of eggs, not even 12.
That's incredible savings. Pretty spooky, isn't it? It's pretty spooky if you ask me. Spooks. The horror.
There was a scene from Alfred Hitchcock's famous movie, The Birds.
It was, yeah.
Birds.
That was a very, very disturbing scene indeed. Do you believe in ghosts? Ghosts. I was driving one home one night and I had a ghost on my back. And he was spelling me that he was gonna take my crack. And I said, no, buddy, you can't have it. I work my arse and you can't have it. Arse in my crack and you can't have it back.
I work my arse and you can't have my crack. You can't have my crack. I got all this crack for Halloween. You can't have my crack. You can't have my crack. I got all this crack for Halloween. You can't have my crack. Can't have my crack. I got all this crack for Halloween. I already smoked on my Halloween crack. You can't have my crack that I got for Halloween. Halloween crack.
It's really obscene. Halloween crack. It's really obscene. Halloween crack is really obscene. Is this all a dream? Is this all a dream? Sponsored by Listerine.
Very obscene.
Sponsored by Listerine.
It's very obscene. It's very obscene. You cannot take my Halloween crack. It's all been a dream. Crack. It's all been a dream. Halloween. It's all been a dream. Crack. Crack. Halloween. Crack. Halloween. Crack. Halloween. Crack. Halloween. Crack. Halloween. Crack. Halloween. Jaws is back. Halloween crack. Jaws on 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 crack.
Stay
Jaws on
tuned.
crack. Jaws on crack.
Discovery
Stays on
Channel.
course.
Halloween crack.
When Jaws was on crack.
Shark Week. Halloween comes once a year. Jaws is coming, you better have fear. He's an ancient megalodon. He's got more teeth than my man John. I know Halloween's at night, and you better get a fight. Trick or treat, trick or treat, trick or treat on Eddie Murphy. Trick or treat at Eddie Murphy's. Trick or treat at Eddie Murphy. Trick or treat at Eddie Murphy. I trick or treat at Eddie Murphy's. He said, please get away, please get away. I said, Eddie Murphy, it's Halloween night. Going to give you a scare if you don't give me a treat. And then he turned into the donkey from Shrek's 1, 2, and 3.
The donkey from Shrek's 1, 2, and 3. The donkey from
Shrek's 1, 2, and 3. Donkey from Shrek 1, 2, and 3. Donkey Don't tell me Eddie Murphy, 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 Eddie Murphy. Have you paid your legal fees? Have you paid your legal Eddie Murphys? Legal Eddie Murphys. All legal Eddie Murphys have been paid, I assure you. Eddie Murphy, 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 Dr. Doolittle, Dr. Doolittle, Dr. Doolittle, Dr. Doolittle. I saw Pluto Nash when I smoked an ounce of hash. I saw Pluto Nash when I smoked an ounce of hash. Don't get me started on an orbit. Don't you get me started on an orbit. I saw Pluto Nash when I was on lots of hash. I saw Pluto Nash when I was on lots of hash. I saw Pluto Nash when I was on lots of hash. But don't you get me started on an orbit. Don't you get me started on an orbit. Don't you get me started on an orbit. An orbit, 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 an orbit. Who's seen the Nutty Professor? Who's seen the Nutty Professor? Who's seen the Nutty Professor? 1, 2. Who's seen the Nutty Professor? Who's seen the
1 and 2.
Who's seen the Nutty Professor?
2, 3. I used to watch the clumps on Fox.
Watch the clumps.
I don't remember who
Fox.
made the show, but I used to watch it on Fox. I used to watch it on Fox. I never watched it on Halloween night, and I watched it on Fox. Next year I'm going as all the members of the clumps for Halloween.
That is a detailed costume.
All of them at once.
Eddie Murphy,
50,
Murphy,
like 35 people, 99 guys. I was Eddie Murphy as the Morgan Morbid, and Eddie Murphy as the donkey on here as well.
Eddie Murphy, 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 Eddie. Who remembers Eddie Shear giving out the weather with all his fear? Eddie Murphy, Eddie Shear. I remember you forever, forever. Eddie, forever, Eddie, forever, Eddie. Eddie Shear for life. Eddie Shear for life. Get the Shear app sponsored. Get Shear app. Go ahead, download Shear app. Getting cold out.
It's getting cold out there tonight. What are you going to put on for your jacket after you leave, for your Halloween jacket? Now, one problem with Halloween is often cold, so you got to make sure you dress up as someone from a cold place for Halloween, so that you can go out and it's all right. Halloween, Florida, though, you can go out in some kind of nude way. I don't know how it is. Maybe say they're, oh, geez, it's only freaking 15 degrees Celsius now tonight. What are we going to do about it?
It's pretty nuts.
How many Fahrenheits in your nuts there now?
Now I remember that.
You don't give out peanuts for Halloween because they could have needles in them. So look out if there is a bag of peanuts in your presents. You should look out for needles. And unless you just eat needles, do you eat needles? Have you ever ate one needle? You talked about it earlier.
Pine needles.
I eat pine needles.
Yeah. Now
I found a pine needle in my candy.
I do enjoy a little bit of pine needles. I was just going to say, when you're giving out your Halloween candy, sometimes you give out a trick. You can't always give out treats. So if you're going to give out a trick, make sure it's a nice trick. There's lots of tricks out there that can be done. There's like a kick flip. You could do a card trick, or you could do a hat trick where you score 3 goals in a row. You could do a pat trick. There's a guy, that's his name. Make sure you pick a trick and you give it out. That's basically about it, though.
My favorite type of tricks are the kind of tricks that you could see a guy like Chris Angel do, or perhaps David Blaine, but I mostly like Chris Angel. He's my favorite magician. He's also my favorite heavy metal guy.
Oh, yeah.
He's also my favorite hot goth.
The mind freak. Are you a mind freak? I am the mind freak. There is no reality. I am the mind freak. There's no reality. I freak a lot of minds. I freak a lot of minds. I freak a lot of minds. They don't understand. I'm a man of the times. Chris Angel, mind freaker extraordinaire. Look at that. Mid-2000s.
Freaker extraordinaire, he scared me. My mind was freaked. I felt like I was on LSD. He had me so scared I had to win with his magic tricks.
I had to call the police, determined yet to be seen. I don't like that he's got this emo kind of hair. I don't like that he has to freak out people. Why can't he be honest? Why can't he be upfront? Why can't he be a straight fella, you know what I mean? Like telling you how it goes, telling you the facts, telling you the truth. Why does he have to freak you out? Why does he deceive you? Is he the mind freak? Is he the mind freak? What happened to reality? Somebody tell me.
There is no reality.
Mind freak.
I regret to tell you, but there is no reality. There's no reality. I regret to tell you, there's no reality.
There's no reality.
It's my biggest trick. I thought there was reality.
You just mind freaked me.
But there's no reality.
Mind freaked me.
It's more like the Matrix.
Mind freaked me.
There's no reality.
I've been fucked. Mind freaking and fucking and freaking. There is no reality. Chris Angel, David Blade, David Copperfield,
Penn and Teller.
Penn and Teller. Then we also got
Houdini.
yeah, Houdini, Harry Houdini, and you got Siegfried and Roy. I mean, how did he get that tiger to behave, right? That's magic.
Siegfried and Roy.
Siegfried and Roy.
Siegfried and Roy.
Siegfried and Roy. Siegfried and Roy. Siegfried and Roy. Las Vegas. Got lots of money. Go down there. You can see Jeff Dunham. Jeff Dunham. Jeff Dunham. Jeff Dunham.
Celine Dion and friggin' Elton John. Not anymore. At one point.
It used to be Britney Spears. Oh yeah. Started with Elvis. Going back to Elvis. Las Vegas enslaves music musicians.
They pay pretty well. That's not the same.
That's true. It's just we have a narrative. Well, yeah, they get paid pretty well, but then their options get limited because of contract restrictions.
They signed it.
And probably
They got lawyers.
Non-disclosure agreements.
They got lawyers.
Now, if the Logy Bay Growers ever ask you to sign a non-disclosure agreement, how do you respond?
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy.
Can't wait to see his face down in the mentions.
Eddie Murphy. Getting lots of mentions. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Eddie Murphy. I got a Minecraft skin and it's Eddie Murphy. Charlie Murphy is the other one. He is the other Murphy brother. Alright folks, we're going a bit off topic, but will the Blue Jays win tonight?
Reminds me of when I was down Cherry for Halloween. But will the Blue Jays win tonight? Are they playing? I don't know. Are they
I
playing
think they're playing tonight.
They played a lot of games in a
They
row.
played a lot of games in a row.
How do you imagine you had to play one game of baseball every day against professional baseball players?
It would be exhausting. They had 18 innings. 18 innings. That's like 2 full games of baseball that was played. That's nuts. That's nuts.
Spooky.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the school. Buy me a protein and a bottle of beer. I don't care if he ever gets beer. Take me to the home. And it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. There you go. That's soccer baseball. Put it in the chat if you ever played soccer baseball. I played soccer baseball when I was a lad. I toe jammed the ball on Bobby's head. I played the soccer part really well, but I didn't know which base I had to go to and I was out. Yeah. Devil sticks. Who had rip-offs and devil sticks? I wish I had both right now. Rip my pants off and I'd play with those sticks right in front of the camera.
Play with devil sticks with no pants on. Buddy got his bird removed by devil sticks, and it was unfortunate and spooky stories for
I had
Halloween.
a squid hat on my bird.
He came back as a squid hat made of birds.
A penis squid hat.
Demented clown stuff ringing. Do you like ICP? Scary ICP, are they for Halloween? They're scary, right?
They are pretty scary.
Homies, the homies.
Talking about dogs of mine. Homies, homies, the dogs of mine. Homies, homies, homies. Batteries and magnets, how did that work? Picture, if you will, a man knows not how a battery works, but uses it. Then he puts the battery in his nose and he smells the battery. And the battery smells good, so he puts another battery up there. And it smells even better, so he shoves another battery up there. Before he knows it, there's 6 batteries lodged into his nose. And then he starts to feel more alive than he's ever felt in his whole life. And he went back to school and did a master's degree, all along with the batteries still charging in his brain. And he did a thesis on lithium.
Lithium in the brain.
Lithium in the brain.
He wrote a song by Nirvana.
And he wrote a song by Nirvana called Lithium in the Brain,
In the brain.
featuring Kurt Cobain.
Cobain.
I got Kurt
Is on lithium
Cobain.
again. Kurt Cobain's ghost spooky. That could be
Spooky.
spooky. That could be spooky. Be careful now.
Cobains, Kurt Cobains, Kurt Cobains, Kurt Cobain.
Now, be careful now. Be nice to Kurt. Sleep in heaven.
He had a brain, and it was good. Without his brain, we wouldn't have such hits as the ones we know. Bill Nye, the Science Guy. Bill
Nye.
Bill Nye,
That's
the
very
Science
spooky.
Guy. Bill.
Very spooky.
Science Guy.
Very
Science rule.
Very spooky.
I'm just a curious for each day I learn some more. I'm just a girl that I'm Caillou. Everybody hates Caillou. I do. Who's giving out the grain wafers on Halloween? I got grain wafers to give out on Halloween. I'm gonna give out every last grain wafer that I got.
cream wafers on Halloween. The cream wafers on the high seas on Halloween.
Halloween, green wafers on I always having s'mores on Halloween night, roasted inside of a pumpkin roasted s'mores, my friends. Go over to your neighbor's house and give him a kiss on the lips for Halloween. That'll be your Halloween trick.
Trickween.
Trickween, trickween. All right, folks, we're about to trick our ween now, and it's about time we went out to check on the rest of the crew out there, out on the ship. So we hope that you like Halloween.
Make sure you know where your bow and your stern and your starboard is, and your board, and your, make sure you know where your bird is at all times. I'm going to do an audit on your boat. I'm going to do an audit on your boat. I'm going to audit your boat. I reported your boat to the CRA. I filled out form section 3A, and I'm going to make sure that you got to send all your receipts to the CRA.
Big thank you to David Butler, and I hope you don't find any pine needles in your candy on Halloween night, and that you get lots of green wafers on Halloween night. On Halloween night, I turned into a ghost, and then I was the biggest ghost in the world. I was Big Boo from Mario. Spooky is a scary place, a haunted house in Big Boo's scary haunted house. I was very scared when I was a Big Boo in the Big Boo house. I was mostly scared of Mario. He was coming to beat the shit out of me. I was terrified. Halloween night, Mario was going to beat the shit out of me because I'm just a little ghost. I can only chase you when you're not looking. I'm just a spooky little ghost. I can only chase you when you're not looking. I want to kill Mario on Halloween night, but I'm scared of him. There's a tiny little Italian man, and I'm scared of him. He's good at jumping, 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 jumping. Terrified of him on Halloween night. He's so good at jumping.
Tim Burton lives his life for Halloween. Make sure you watch every Tim Burton movie that you've ever seen. Devil Bat. The Devil Bat.